Today is my gestational diabetes test, 8:17, and Alvin's making me some eggs because my midwife said I should eat eggs before it. At 8:30, I get to drink Welch's grape juice that she gave me. It's like a 12-ounce can, I think. And then I'm not allowed to eat or drink anything. She comes at 9. I think she has to take my blood by 10:30, or yeah, no, by 9:30. I think it's an hour that you have. But the good part is we'll get to hear Alice's heartbeat again today. That's what I'm looking forward to. All right, 8:30.
Drink it. Shotgun it.
Shotgun it. I gotta drink this in 5 minutes, so here we go. Why does that seem like such an impossible task? This is like 200 calories. It's like food. It's the good grape juice though. I feel like I'm gonna be jittery after this amount of sugar right away in the morning. My hands are gonna be like, ah! 8:34.
You can do it.
All done. 8:35. Time to get a shower to warm up my veins. Oh, that was easy.
That was quick.
Well, she's getting bigger in there, so. Sounds great.
It's obviously a book. Cute. Made for me.
Yep.
It's Big Dad.
Maybe this one has less words than the other one.
Oh yeah. It's great.
Maybe I'll just read books to you and Alice.
I'd cry. That'd be awesome. Oh, nice. So, like sunglasses.
Yeah, so you can lose them in the ocean again. They're not prescription or anything. I just got some off of Amazon. But I tried to find ones that were kind of similar to the style. They're not. They're pretty cheap. Yeah, I tried to find ones that were similar to the style that you had before.
I can't see.
Oh, yeah.
These are comfortable.
Yeah, they look really good on you.
Yeah, these are comfortable.
I feel like he just knows, though, like when you open your gifts, that he's going to get his Advent next.
He knows. All right, so we're just gonna knock out 20, which is right here, and oh, Graham, Graham,
Oh.
Graham. It's the same treats.
I think he's like, he doesn't know what to think.
I'm exciting him way too much.
You want a treat? You want a treat? Catch.
Oh, you try.
Well, we can save the 19 treats for when we do... Oh, wait, today is 21, so a ball over there. I was gonna say. But that's a weird ball. Oh, it squeaks.
Graham, 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 Graham. Catch.
No, he said I gotta make sure I got all the crumbs. All right, all done. Bye-bye.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light. while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing, just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Play it with me under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas Day. A Merry Christmas Day.
Good morning. I took a shower. It is 9 o'clock, but I wanted to make some coffee before I kind of did all my like lotion and hair stuff. Let's open the Nespresso calendar and see what's in here. Alvin had to go into work today for a few hours, and then I think he's going to go meet up with some friends later tonight. Let's see what we got here. It is a super cloudy, rainy, cold day. So let me do 21 from yesterday. Il Cafe, it's a single espresso shot. This one's really dark. I've had this one. I think I actually bought this one before. Oh, our whole top is all done now. Okay. 20 was, oh, Master Origins Costa Rica. This is one of their like Grand Lugos. So it's like half of, or not quite half a cup of coffee or whatever. Okay. So we really only have 22, 23, and 24. Wow. That is absolutely crazy. Today, what do I want today? I have been having just like a Keurig, which by the way, the Starbucks holiday blend K-Cups are one of my favorites. They're so good. And I've been having it with half and half and eggnog. And then later in the afternoon, I've been having like 1 shot of espresso with milk. That way I'm not drinking like a huge amount of caffeine, but I get to have 2 cups of coffee. So I think I'm also gonna do that today. I think I'm gonna have just this regular cup. That's what I love about having like different machines. You want different coffee every day. Okay, while that's brewing, let's open our Advent. Mirabelle Plum and Spice. I liked the plum one last time. It was one of my favorites. White Nectarine Peach Lemon Verbena. I'm gonna have to have toast this morning. Oh, so good. Also, I probably need to put in my next Walmart pickup, like just those few things that I need. Well, the few things kind of turn into more things, but it's not all grocery related. I'm on my like last sponge, you know, things like that, where it's like you only realize that you're almost out of something when you're almost out of something. But I should probably put that in to pick up, I don't know, tonight? I guess I could do it tonight because Alvin won't be here, because I was gonna wait until tomorrow, but I heard that we're getting, number one, like very, very, very cold weather. And I believe that we're also supposed to get like a winter storm right before Christmas. So I'm afraid that if I wait too long that the stores are gonna be crazy. Like obviously I'm gonna do pickup so I don't have to go in store, but I'm afraid that they would be out of some things. Was planning on doing baby shower shopping today with Alvin's sister. Alvin reminded me that that would be a really bad idea to do like 2 days before Christmas. I'm probably not gonna do that now because I didn't even think about that. Like going to the stores 2 days before Christmas, I was out of my mind. I got all dressed, but also I forgot to tell you guys, I got this, like it came in the mail. This was that oil that I was talking about. I've been using it like multiple times a day because it is so good. It's the one that makes you smell like cocoa butter. All right, I'm just wearing all black today. So I have black tank top on, black leggings, just something comfy because I think I have some card orders I need to work on this morning, which is good because I haven't read my book in a while. Alvin and I have just been kind of chilling and having a good time. Well, yesterday was my gestational diabetes test and I was very nervous about it just because I've never had a problem giving blood. I have given so much blood, especially with IVF. Gosh, I can't even count how many blood draws I've gotten. I mean, it's probably like 30 at least. But once I became pregnant, I started having a hard time like with them finding my veins. And so I was really nervous about yesterday's appointment because like you have to get the blood done within a certain amount of time. And my midwife was like, I'll go through a foot if I need to. And I was like, please, I do not want to. So I had like really hydrated the day before. And then yesterday I did my whole test and everything and she found my veins no problem. So that was great. So after that, Alvin and I kind of just relaxed and played games all day long and stuff, which was really great. And then at night, I've just been like making dinner and we kind of just relaxed on the couch. We like watched some shows. I watched some TikTok. I planned on my iPad the one night, played on the Switch, stuff like that. So it hasn't been like super crazy amounts of content to get for you guys. It's just kind of been, you know, time for me and Alvin to relax together. But I think I need to go clean up some of the dishes in the sink and I need to clean my stove because my oatmeal had like overflowed the other morning when I was making, I really like steel cut oats. So I was making steel cut oats, but it overflowed. So I need to use the pink stuff on it because it looks pretty bad. Oh, and maybe I should eat some toast right now too before I go upstairs and work on card orders. I also want to do some planning. Actually, maybe I should do planning first because that sounds really nice and comforting while I drink my coffee. And I can show you all what I have done so far in my iPad. I know a lot of people have like asked me questions about like what planner I use and stuff, and I can go over that when I actually grab my iPad, but I also am going to have a planning video on my main channel with like goals I have for the year and a planning video, kind of planning video on this channel here on my book channel with my reading goals for the year. So you will also see kind of more in depth for both of those videos. This is the pink stuff that I'm talking about. I originally saw it on TikTok like a few years ago. It is definitely not non-toxic because normally I clean with a lot of like natural non-toxic things, but this really gets the job done when you have like very burnt on food on your stove. Let's see if I can do maybe a before and after. So like all of this was like burnt on from when I made the oatmeal, and then last night after making the soup, Alvin put the soup away for me, but I don't think he wiped this down. So I'm going to wipe this down, put the pink stuff on, let it sit, and then I'll show you how nice it looks afterwards. Okay, look how much better this is. Like obviously, because I actually like wiped it off, but like none of the burnt on stuff is left, just like, you know, normal scratches and stuff. That's why I love the pink stuff. Okay, I cleaned up the dishes in the sink and stuff. Just have the Dutch oven drying here. And I'm gonna be probably turning on our little robot vacuum thing when I go upstairs later. But I need to feed my sourdough starter, so I'm going to do that. I still haven't picked a name for him. I saw, I think a handful of you guys, I think someone said like Bert the bread maker, which I thought was actually really funny. So that might be a good contender. I am making some toast here. All right, let's try this toast while it's warm. Let's do the plum one first. I really like that plum one and the other one too. Again, it has just a very faint spice. White nectarine, peach, lemon, verbena. That one is really good too, but the verbena is just the part that I don't love because I don't love the like flowery scents of it. I guess if I had to narrow it down, I would say the cherry ones, the orange ones, and the plum ones have been my favorite. All right, let's maybe sit down and do some iPad planning. So that didn't work out as planned. I sat down to actually plan on my iPad, but I didn't realize that my iPad was dead. So I'm charging it right now, and I decided to come upstairs and just knock out some card orders while I'm waiting for it to charge. So, you know, work before play, you know. I'm excited to actually go over my iPad planning and show you guys like how I'm using it and then actually like keep planning and stuff like that. But for now, I'm gonna work on this and maybe listen to some more of my book. I updated my Goodreads reviews the other day because I knew I was gonna be really close to hitting my goal, like the highest goal I've ever had, because I already hit my like yearly goal. I think I had put my yearly goal at like 80, but a few years ago I read 112, which was my highest. And so I knew I was close to getting to that, but I think right now I'm at 103. And once I finish the Karen Slaughter book, it would be like 104. And so there's no way that I would be, you know, like pushing myself to read a whole bunch in these last few weeks, like just to say that I beat a number. But I'm super proud of the amount of books that I read anyway, because, you know, just doing all the things that I do, it's actually kind of crazy that I'm able to read that much. I'll probably do a video of my like reading stats, because I was looking at the Storygraph stats and it was really cool. They put my like top 5 or 6 authors that I've read from this year, and you know, just some other fun things. So I'll probably do like a whole end of the year stats video so you can see like my favorite reads of the year. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do my least favorite reads because I don't really want people to be mad at me. I rate very honestly, so my average rating is actually really low because my 5-star reads are like my ride or die. And so I do believe in rating books 1 or 2 stars. Like I do that. So I have books that are 1 or 2 stars. I was talking to some other people and they've like never rated a book 1 or 2 stars like ever in their lives. And I was just shocked by that, because that's what the rating system 1 through 5 is for. It's for you to use all the numbers on the spectrum there. So I don't know, people will probably get mad. They usually do. People just get mad in general when like you don't love their favorite books or you have a problem with like their favorite books, but I don't get upset. Like if you don't like a book that I like, I don't care. That's cool, because everybody has different reading tastes, and that's why there are as many books as there are.
Oh, LOL. This one's not gonna fit me. That's cute.
Yeah. I got the baby one so that way when like I think I got it like for when she can sit, so that way like, you know, you can have her on your lap and
Yeah, no, I'm just
when you're playing your games.
strapped in.
Hello, I just got back from doing a Walmart pickup order, so I'll show you what I got. It's not like ginormous or anything, it's just things that I needed because I ran out of, or things that I picked up because I didn't want to get them last week and then they spoiled. I really want Coca-Cola. I don't know why, but like being pregnant, having Coca-Cola tastes so good and I hardly ever drink it, so this is kind of like a treat. I also got the Welch's grape juice, which I had drank for my gestational diabetes test, which that hasn't come in yet, so I might not be drinking these if I find out bad results, but it was so good and I really wanted it. Again, I can always like leave these out for the mailman if I didn't pass my gestational diabetes test. And I got broccoli. Oh, beef and broccoli is why I got broccoli. And then I got fresh green beans for when I make green bean casserole on Christmas Day. I got more half and half because we're almost out. More butter because of all the baking. And then I got baking soda because I use this to clean and I'm almost out. Flour because I'm gonna be making cookies and probably homemade pasta with Alvin soon. Salt because I'm almost out of that. I got more sponges. I love these Sponge Daddy ones. I got more toothbrushes. Aw, that was so cute. They picked out, normally, sometimes they pick out like the exact same color, but they picked it out. I can have pink and Alvin can have green. That's perfect. Scrub to try because I wanna start having like a once a week, like kind of deep clean shower where I like do like a hair mask and like sugar scrubs and stuff like that. So I got this one to try. And then lastly, OxyClean, because this is what I use when I wash my white towels and white sheets. Okay, I think we should make cookies now before I sit back down and get tired. So I'm gonna make a family recipe of my favorite. These are soft sugar cookies. They are perfect with like tea, coffee, anything like that. Put my oven at 375 and we're just gonna mix all of this. 1 cup of butter, 2 cups of sugar. Now we need 2 eggs and vanilla. Then we're gonna do 4 cups of flour, 1 cup of milk. Then we're doing a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of baking soda. All right, there's our cookie base. We're gonna take the bottom of our cup and squash it down with sprinkles. Just in time. All right, these are the cookies. This was about 15 minutes. They look so good. I think I'm gonna leave the next batch in for a little bit less, but let's take a taste test while they're warm. Super soft. Absolutely delicious. Okay, I figured it was time to give a little, tour of my iPad. So I use GoodNotes, but I use both the blank notebooks in GoodNotes as well as a planner that I bought from Etsy. So this is the planner that I bought on Etsy. It's from Planners Factory. So it was only $10 and it actually had 2022 and 2023. So it looks like this is updated. It's 2023 and 2024 now because I got mine back in like October. But it also comes with a bunch of stickers and stuff too, which is really nice. But if we go in here, I was planning, this is like my calendar view, and I decided to do like a color code right here, which my highlighters, I put all of my mild liner colors in here, since I used to use those. And so I was planning out like when I'm going to be doing videos, when those are gonna go up, personal things that I have, my baby shower's coming up, I have Patreon stuff, so a lot of different things. And then I have a to-do list here, and I also color coordinated it so that way I could check off, you know, so that way it's not one big list. And then today I actually drew this. I drew it totally by hand. This is a TBR challenge I'm doing in Patreon, which I'm really excited. But what's nice about this planner is that like not only do I have this monthly view, but you can even like go to the days here and you'll have a daily view. There's also a weekly view, but it's nice because all of this stuff clicks. And then I have like February, so I already started planning like for future stuff. But I also have things up here. So there's this productivity and success. And so these are all things that you can click on. Like if you need quarterly goals, or if you need like a time tracker. There's just so much stuff in here. So there's a whole bunch of things. This is where I get the little to-do list and I just copy it to a different area. Then there's also money and budget. So you can do your monthly budget, your financial goals. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Then there's health and fitness. So wellness goals, mood tracker, habit tracker, a 30-day challenge. Like, so you can just put this in however you want. So that's really cool. Like, you can have your little goals here. Then we have home care. So contacts, password tracker, birthdays. This cleaning schedule I'm definitely going to use. I haven't filled it out yet, but I love cleaning schedules that are like for the whole year, because a lot of times, like, I don't really need to know to vacuum my house. Like, obviously I'm going to do that because it gets dirty, but there's some other things where you might only do them like once a month or maybe like quarterly. For instance, my Nespresso has to be descaled every 3 months. And so it's really nice. Like, I could put descaling the Nespresso on here and then, like, you know, do it in January, and then I can go back and look and see and be like, oh, okay, I need to do it in April because last time I did it was in January. So I'm going to be setting this up and figuring out my like kind of monthly cleaning schedule here. There's also a weekly schedule down here, a yearly schedule right here, and your daily schedule right here. So I am going to be using that one. My sister's using some of these room ideas because she just bought a new house. Oh, a household shopping list. That's really good. I actually might fill this out because I thought it would be a good idea to have a back stock of everything right before Alice is born. So that way I don't have to worry about like running out of toilet paper, or running out of shampoo or laundry detergent, or, you know, things like that. So I'll probably do that. Then here's the meal planning one. A lot of you were asking how I have been meal planning on my iPad. And this is how. So there's a few different sections. There is a weekly meal plan, but I actually like using the monthly meal planner. So there's actually a 2022 version in 2023. So this is what I'm going to be filling out for January of 2023. And I actually usually move this to the month that I am in. So I'll be moving that. And then there's also a grocery list. So I also move this, and I just move it to the month so that way it's easy. I can, you know, flip through everything. So that is what I've been using. There's also some other things that, you know, if you use that stuff. There's travel essentials, and then blank note paper, which I use a ton. I love blank note paper for anything, to jot things down, write things down, whatever it would be. And then I'm excited because this also has a book planner in it. So there is a reading wish list. There is favorite books, favorite authors, favorite quotes, bookshelf, which I think I'm going to use this and put maybe all the books that I currently own, like reading to 0, so that way I can, you know, cross out the one, you know, like actually read through my shelf. I'm not sure. And then there's book reviews, so you can write your rating, your finish date, your little review on here. Library book tracker, reading challenge if you were to do, you know, like maybe the pop sugar challenge. So I actually think the bookshelf, I think I'm going to use this actually to put all the books that I read for the year. I think that would be cool because then I could look back at, like, you know, the books that I read. So I think that's what I'm going to use this for. Anyway, so that is a look at my planner. And then I just have, like, if we go back here, this is the GoodNotes app. So I also have a Bible here, and I do my Bible journaling in here. I just have this blank notebook that I use for my pregnancy journal. So this is what I have been filling out to put the picture for 25 weeks and get ready for 26 weeks. But I absolutely love my iPad. Actually, I got this used for my sister-in-law. She got a new one, and I got to get this old one for very, very, very cheap. So I have been loving it. My midwife just texted me and she said I passed my gestational diabetes test. And she had also tested to make sure I don't have anemia, because she said that right around this time is when you would start like seeing those kinds of signs and stuff. And I don't have anemia either. I'm so happy. I am so happy. I passed my test. Oh my gosh. That makes me, that's so great.